So I already have on mascara. I'm using the Bobbi Brown Wide Open, I think it's called, or Open Eyes, Wide Open Eyes, something like that, mascara. I was just playing. I wasn't planning on filming today, so I've also added just a little bit of a highlight in the inner corners. I use a Bobbi Brown Retouching Face Pencil in medium, and I'm actually going to add a little bit more. So today's look is going to be about really having flawless skin and very lightweight skin, and I tend to get a little bit of redness right here. Corners of my eyes are a little bit darker, so that's why I'm adding this medium pencil here, and I think that's good. It looks a little crazy, I know. So for my skin today, what I'm going to be using is I prep my skin with the Smashbox Priming Water. And I'm going to be using Urban Decay's Naked Skin One and Done. And this actually has a primer built into it. So even though I did use a priming water, we have an extra support there. So I'm going to take my Sephora Pro Fan Brush, and I just added a little bit. And now I'm going to start working this into my skin. I'm not a fan of the foundation. I'm dying to try the all-nighter. But this I'm actually really happy with. I do like the way it wears. I do feel like it stays on for a really long time. And it's got really good coverage. Definitely buildable coverage. And I just need to blend my little edges out a little bit more. I'm gonna add just another pump of this, and that's going to give me better coverage. So I don't mind the way it looks. I just want something a little bit heavier, especially around my cheeks, because that's where I tend to want most coverage because of my hyperpigmentation. I'm taking my MAC Prep and Prime in Bright Forecast. I should know this. And I'm just going to highlight under my eyes. Well, it's really correcting because I'm gonna go in with my Smashbox concealer. I have to say, guys, I'm really loving it. And you guys know that I was gaga over the Radiant concealer by NARS, and holy moly, I am really loving the Smashbox. And they're different. Like, I feel like the NARS has more coverage instantly, and I told you guys with the Smashbox, because the color is more yellow, I have to correct. Whereas with the NARS one, it's more of a peachy shade, and it does the correcting for me. But I find that the NARS feels, and I think that this is maybe what I'm having an issue with, but the NARS one I feel like has more of a drier formula. It's, you know, definitely full coverage, but the formula is a little bit drier. And it doesn't show on my eyes, but I don't know. The NARS, I'm sorry, the Smashbox one feels so nice. So I'm enjoying it. I'm gonna have to test them out though, together. And I'll let you guys know what my final thoughts are. As for this Bobbi Brown mascara, holy moly, I'm very impressed. I've never tried a Bobbi Brown mascara, and I wish that we had gotten the full size and not the little baby size. All right, so I'm going to take my Pat McGrath highlighting stick, and I'm going to be using the highlighting part, and I'm just going to take this on the tops of my cheekbone. Look at that. So this stuff is awesome because if you guys take a look, it's not moving my makeup at all. It's literally sitting on top of my foundation. Let's add a little bit here. And we're gonna blend this out with my foundation brush. So today in Chicago, it's going to be super hot, like all week and weekend. It's supposed to be like ridiculously hot. So I don't want to wear a very full coverage foundation because no one likes to see sugar melt. No, really, nobody likes to see their makeup melt. So I am going to keep it very minimal, and I'm going to keep it very fresh looking. I'm going to go ahead and fill in my eyebrows. I'm going to do this off camera and I'll be right back. Guys, so I have on eyebrows, mascara, my highlighter, and I've also set my face. I do want to make sure that my makeup stays on all day today, which is why I use my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, and I literally just use it in my T-zone right under that highlight because I do not want to take away from that glow. And I'm actually going to add a little bit more. I feel like, ooh, we really need to make that skin pop, girl. So I am going to blend that out again with my little brush. And again, we really want the skin to be the focal point of the makeup today, which is why I'm going crazy with the highlight. Let's be honest, I'd be going crazy with the highlight anyway. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to add a liner, and for today, I am going to be using my Tarteist liner, and I'm going to be using a MAC 210, which you guys know is my jam. And I should have done this off camera again, but I forgot. So we're gonna do it off camera. Actually, well, I'm gonna try and do it for you guys on camera. Okay, so I'm gonna pull a little bit of the product out. I'll do one eye on camera, and then I'll do the other one off, so it's not too long of a video. Okay, so I'm literally piling this stuff and packing it into the brush. It's nice and black. And I am going to, I need a mirror because I really need to get close. Like, you guys don't understand, I'm blind. Okay, so I'm gonna start off in the center and then work my way out. And I like to get very close to the lash line, and that's why I really love these brushes. Now I'm going to show you something that drives me insane. If you guys can see there, let's see if I can get it to focus. You see how the brush, you have that little hair that's kind of coming up? When your brush starts to do that, you can literally just trim that little piece off. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna do a wing yet. I'm gonna play it by ear. I'll be right back. I'm gonna do the other eye off camera, and then we'll finish the rest of this makeup. So I went with a liner, a wing liner, a very dramatic wing liner. And now I'm going to take, I need to add something in the crease just because I want it to have some definition. So I'm gonna go in with my, oh, I haven't used this in a while. Anastasia Renaissance palette, and I am going to take a MAC 224, and I'm going to start with Tempera. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's this light shade here, and I'm just going to dust that all over the lid, and just to set whatever was on there. I know we already took a little bit of powder, but doing this does not hurt us. I'm not taking this into the actual liner. I want to keep that nice and black. So I'm just barely doing it. Okay. So now I'm going to take the same 224 and I'm going to take Warm Taupe, which is this shade here. And I'm going to dust that into the crease. I always feel like whenever you want to do just like a clean liner look, unless you're not going to set your crease with powder, you need to add some definition. So like if you're gonna just have a clean lid and not put anything on there, any powder or anything, then that's fine. I've done that before, but if you're going to put something down on the lid, I feel like you always should add some depth back into the eyes. So for example, you know how when you put on your foundation, when you first put it on and then you powder it and you look really flat and there's no dimension in your face, it's the same concept, right? You want to add some of that dimension back. And that's exactly what I'm doing. Now I want to add some warmth, and I'm going to use Realgar. It's that orange shade there with the same brush. And I'm just going to blend that. I'm going to go back in with Tempera, and I'm just going to apply that at the end of the brow and then blend it forward. Okay, so for the face, my face, I'm going to be taking my Makeup Forever in 20M, no, I'm sorry, 30M. And I'm going to be using this Sephora brush. And I'm just going to lightly bronze my face. I don't really want to look so chiseled and contoured because, again, we're keeping the skin very soft. But I do need to add some warmth back to my face because I feel like the Urban Decay thing is too light for me right now. I keep saying that, I've gotten a little bit of color. And I don't like how light it is. You know what happened today? I'm gonna share something exciting with you guys. I haven't never won a contest in my entire life, okay? Ever. And I entered a contest on someone's YouTube channel. I'm using Songbird by Becca. And they had a contest where you could win the Hourglass foundation, the new one, and the brush. So I entered and I won. I found out today. So I can't wait to get it and then demo it for you guys. I want this foundation so bad, and I was literally about to buy it, and I was gonna get the brush too. So I'm so glad I held off on it because I won. I'm very excited. So now I'm just buffing. Because again, we're keeping this very natural looking, I'm just gonna buff as I go like I always do. And then, so it looks like a sheer wash of color. I forgot my concealer. I'm gonna take my Smashbox concealer, and I'm not gonna go crazy like I normally do with it. I'm just going to take it right under the eyes. How did I forget my concealer? It's what I was looking forward to. I'm gonna take this brush by BH Cosmetics, it's number 120, and I'm just going to blend this out. Okay, so I have my concealer on now. I don't know how I forgot that. Legit, I was looking forward to putting... I'm going to be using my MAC Prep and Prime Lip Primer. I feel like it looks a little too light out here. I'm going to take a little bit more of that highlighter because I feel like when I put on my concealer, it really kind of knocked it out a little. I'm actually going to use my finger. And you guys can always go on top of it with something else, but I'm just gonna keep it like that. It's just really, really pretty. Where's my lips? Oh. For my lips, I'm gonna be using MAC's Magenta Liner. And I just realized Mama needs to sharpen it. It's been a minute. And then I'm going to be using a little mini lipstick that I got from Tarte. I just feel like it's very summer appropriate and it's going to make me pop. This is Surfer Girl, and that's what it looks like. So let's line our lips and fill it in. Whenever I do my lip liner, I like to press and go because I feel like it really helps blend out the liner. Okay, and now for our lipstick. Okay guys, this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'm sad to report that my lipstick broke on me. I hate when that happens. Yeah, I probably won't get much more use out of this. It won't even stay on. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know if you have any questions, comments, requests, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.